So I decided to sell a few of cards from a commander deck I busted up there. So I went ahead and sent them off to Card Kingdom. They took a long time to grade them, and I spent almost $300 on these things here. Well, those mugs, near 2 weeks later, it finally arrived. So let's call it case solved. The missing cards are here. Now, most of these cards are not for me. These are actually for my buddy Nicholas. So he's going to be real happy. I don't know exactly what he's got cooking here, but I imagine it's something bad, awful, and mean because it is blue. So we will look at what we got here. And I actually spent a ton of money on a card that I hate. I got two of them. I hate the card. I find it to be uninspired. You've heard me trash it on the channel before, you mugs, you. And guess what? I need it, though. I needed it. And what did I need it for? Why, to artificially pump up 8-Rack. Because it's such a weak old zombie deck, we gotta fill it with all types of terrible things to keep it viable. Which it is in a big way. So we'll get right into this. Let's see what we have here. Let me look at them. We don't want to get any spoileroos out here, right? Alright. So we'll put these on the bottom. Actually, we'll go like this. So underneath this card kingdom here, these are the cards I was talking about that I hate. Okay? But I had to buy them, and this is the bulk of the order was these two cards right here. I need them, I hate them. I know what you're thinking, but it's probably not those. If you're guessing Chalice of the Void, it isn't. I'll tell you that. But let's look here. What do we have for Nicholas? We have Control Magic here, and look at that. Oh, man, that's an oldie. But look how nice of shape that is in. Nick, you lucky dog. All right, Control Magic. 2 and 2 blue. Gain control of target creature. That's not very nice. Now this one is for... This is for Ash. So we got her another Werewolf Pack Leader for her green deck. Fool's Demise. Another card for Sir Nicholas. Enchant Creature. When enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. When Fool's Demise is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return Fool's Demise to its owner's hand. So, as you see, these are going to be definitely going in a commander deck. Oh, and we have the Rooftop Storm here. Oh my goodness. You may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for zombie creature spells you cast. So you may do it. I mean, you wouldn't have to, right? I mean, you might be inspired not to. We have Curse of Restless Dead in its full art glory here. This is another one for Mr. Nicholas. Enchant Player. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under enchanted player's control, you create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. Eee. We have the Curse of Unbinding in its full art foiledness. This is another card for our buddy. So, 6 and a blue, Enchant Player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. Put that card into the battlefield under your control. That player puts the rest of the revealed cards into their graveyard. Yeah. Somebody's making a gross deck, and I'm thinking probably there's some way to generate mana here, and that's even worse. So, here's another one for our buddy. Look at that. Nice Goldmire Bridge. Enters the battlefield tapped. It's indestructible. It's an artifact land, and I really, really believe that these should be, what would you say? Is this one of the, what are those? I can't remember them. The artifact lands that don't enter the battlefield tapped, I was really hoping we'd see those in Modern Horizons 3. Like they'd maybe make, like the regular like monocolored artifact lands and let us use those in Modern would be sweet. But I don't think it's going to happen. I've been waiting out for that one for a while. So here's one for the old man. We have Duthie Voidwalker, the Duthie. So it's got Shadow. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard, well, we know what Duthie is. We don't need to talk about it. We love the card. So look at that. That's in pretty good shape. Centering's a little, could be better. But we have Tarak the Dreadcanter. And what is this? Crispy Crispers up there. Man, I tell you. All right. Well, that is not near mint. Okay, so now we got a couple cards for Ash here. We got Questing Beast.
We got 1 and a 2 questing beasts for her mono green Stompy. I think these are going to be great in there with their buddy Thrun the Troll, right? So, questing beast. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, and we have these for me here. Boy, am I stupid. Boy, am I a horse's patoot. Because guess what, guys? I did not think this was a modern legal card. I really didn't. I thought this was Commander Legends Baldur's Gate, but I was mistaken in that. And of course, you know, I got 2 of these to go in sometimes dead is better. Because my goodness, we need this, and sometimes dead is better. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, here's one for our buddy again. Thief of Sanity. Oh, wow, that is a slick card. Holy mo... Oh, it's one of the Ravnica Clue ones, so it's probably printed somewhere else, maybe. But look at how that looks, man. If this didn't come from Card Kingdom, I'd be crying proxy all day. Goodness gracious. But I gotta say, that is the nicest looking Thief of Sanity. Like, that card looks amazing. It's so smooth. Wow, man. I like that little seat. Ooh, what's this? It's the rack. And what is the rack for? Well, this is for the rack. And see how nice that one is? I got a couple different ones. And a couple of them are pretty dudley. So I figured I'd get a nice new one to put in there because the rack is such a nice deck. So, oh, here's another one for the bud. Now look at this card. You know, I think this card is just pretty interesting. Spend only black mana on X. Consume Spirit deals X damage to target creature or player. You gain X life. It's interesting. If you can get infinite, you can gain infinite life and infinitely destroy an opponent. We have Mind Control. Enchant creature. You control the enchanted creature. Pretty simple there. That's one way to steal a commander, right, sir? We have Wall of Limbs from M15. So for 2 and a black, it has Defender. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Wall of Limbs. Pay 5 and 2 black, sacrifice Wall of Limbs. Target player loses X life, where X is Wall of Limbs power. Another card for our Super Fight Club buddy. We have Tranquil Cove here from the Time Spiral. And man, that is a really slick feeling foil on the front there. That's interesting. It almost, that's really weird, but this foil feels like the sets, gosh, I had, in my Rot Priest Modern deck, I had the Grove of Burn Willows from that set. Remember, it's like slick, they had a vampire, they had the double-sided cards. What is it? From the Vault. From the Vault. Thanks, Tony. No problem. All right, Tony let me know what it was. All right, so Tranquil Cove, it's a tap land, gains life. It's a good one. Now, here's something for my buddy, Mr. Harrison the Salt Lord. Let's take a look here. We got Signal Pest. So, Signal Pest is 1 mana, has Battle Cry. So whenever this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Signal Pest cannot be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and we have that trusty machete. Look at that. Until this expedition is done, that blade is your guardian, your liberator, and your best friend all rolled into one. And that's the words of Jan Basrel, Oran Reef survivalist. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And, uh-oh, we revealed it. There it is, the hated. There's what we got, kids. Bang, bang.